Hi, welcome back, and we hope you enjoyed your second leg of your flight. Wow, today was such a smooth flight with no turbulence, no delays, and such a great crew.
I certainly enjoyed our day 2 flight, Angela, and I'm so excited to have landed here with you on time to make our next connection to GatherTown. I'm really excited to see all the poster sessions and doing a deeper dive into some of the technologies, tools, and capabilities that we've been exploring over the last 2 days.
Yeah, Abigail, there's been so much to learn about the incredible people to learn from. Bonnie Simi kicks us off today with the importance of obtaining ideas from all areas of expertise, especially outside of your area. She closes out with a great quote stating that you have to have a dream in order for a dream to come true. And I truly believe that.
That's right. That old adage that says teamwork makes the dream work too. And that's particularly true for Bonnie. It was also really exciting to announce this year's Dream With Us challenge around sustainable aircraft. This challenge is for kids in middle and high school, like the panelists in the NASA Workforce Panel, Fulfilling the NASA Mission Together, said. It's clear that inspiring kids with STEM content early is key. Each and every aviation and aerospace worker is essential to our shared missions, be them researchers, scientists, pilots, air traffic controllers. And we can't forget the non-technical folks too in administration, legal, and HR. And of course, creative people like the ones hosting today's show and making videos and promoting NASA's awesome work. There really is a place for everyone in our field.
Yeah, and just to touch on that, Abigail, there's been so many different varieties of people, backgrounds, tech, expertises to pull this event off. And I'm just in great appreciation for everyone that has helped us, even all the guest speakers that we've had the past 2 days and that will come tomorrow. And just as an individual makes up a team, we explored how innovative materials and even on the smallest aircraft parts can make a huge difference with the vortex generators for performance, sustainability, and even our health. The FDA panelist on the building blocks of technology that we just recently heard from, she relayed some valuable lessons learned from the medical device field, which has been using shape memory alloys for decades for medical devices such as coronary stents, as conventional materials have not been able to work before. They are not flexible, they fracture. You can't have that in a person's body. So it was just amazing to hear from everyone's perspective.
I agree. The programming has been phenomenal. I've learned a lot in our panel preps and, of course, watching day 1 and day 2. But do you want to know one of my favorite parts of yesterday and today?
I do.
It was the photo streams at our breaks. It was so fun to see our NASA colleagues at the on-center watch parties together, and even more so to get a glimpse into our 2 university watch parties. They took place at the University of Delaware and Oklahoma State University. We just want to make a huge shout out to the coordinators of all the NASA and university watch parties, and particularly Kristen Scully from Delaware and Jamie Jacob from OSU.
Yes, thank you to you both. I really enjoyed those pictures too. And the more they come in, we'll still be putting through some more for tomorrow. So make sure you check them back at the breaks tomorrow. So if you are at a center, please reach out, stop in, take a picture of yourself to put in the photo wall. We love seeing everybody there. And on that point about the university engagement, it's been inspiring this year. All the participants that want to come to GatherTown, that want to show their work, they're eager. You know, they have great ideas. They're dreaming, and we need to listen to their dreams. So when we set you loose into GatherTown shortly after Abigail and I close out, the University Leadership poster sessions are must-see. We've got 11 posters from University Leadership Initiative and then University Student Research Challenge posters, including sessions from our watch party schools, like Abigail mentioned. University of Delaware and Oklahoma State will actually be there in person. And then we have a couple topics specifically for them: composite manufacturing technologies for aerospace performance at automotive production rates. It's not aerospace, but it's automotive and aerospace. It's, we're just showing that breadth of technology that we're working with Professor Jack Gillespie, the PI and the Oklahoma State University for ULI. It's called Weather Intelligent Navigation Data and Models for Aviation Planning. It's a mouthful, but hopefully you'll be able to go in there and check it out here shortly.
It is a mouthful, but really, really fascinating stuff. Once you're done checking out the university poster sessions, we've got a lot more in store for you. You can head over to the NASA sessions on the other side of the networking hall. while you're walking to the other side of the networking hall, we encourage you to do just that. Walk up to people, meet them, learn about what they do. We also have some of our industry, we have some industry representatives in the networking hall as well. You can stop by and learn more about what they do. So once you get over to the NASA room, we have over 30 technical deep dives over there. So you can learn a lot more about the work you've been learning about here. And there's so much more. I thoroughly enjoyed actually going to the data and reasoning fabric room. They have a whole room set up. It's really interactive. So that's a lot of fun. There are also posters on sustainability and supersonics, so you can get a good background before we return tomorrow for the day 3 programming.
Yeah, thank you, Abigail. And to touch on that, we also have the Dream With Us Challenge that got kicked off today. We do have a STEM room in there for the students. It will open up tomorrow for the students. So please, if you're an educator, please reach out, look through there. It's a lot of content. The education team that's with us, Office of STEM and NASA Aeronautics has pulled together a great package with tons of content. So please go in there, check it out. It'll be open through the end of March. So you want to get your students in the next few weeks. But you'll see that in GatherTown. But before we go over to GatherTown, just a quick look at what's in store for tomorrow. So if you could bring that slide up, we'll quickly go through what to expect. Thank you. So first, we're going to kick off today with a keynote speaker, Jim Less, who is our Supersonics X-59 test pilot. He's going to kind of give us a version of, what he's going to think it's going to be to fly. He will be flying that coming up here shortly. And following that, we'll have a panel for the X-59, our supersonics aircraft, basically talking about, they're going to show us a glimpse into the future of how NASA is working with other government agencies and industry to unlock that future of supersonics travel. And immediately following after that, we will go into working towards a sustainable future in 2050 and beyond. This is basically following on with working with our partners who are truly working together to reach that goal of net zero carbon emissions by 2050. But we're faced with some complicated and unique challenges in achieving that mission. Kind of like Bonnie said, what are those challenges and how can we bring everyone together to create a cohesive team to reach those goals? And she said, we have a dream and everyone needs to make this dream come true. And then talking about making dreams come true, NASA Aeronautics has even technologies in space. You may be wondering how that's possible, but please make sure you come back tomorrow and listen to how NASA Aeronautics is used in space.
I'm particularly excited about that panel. It's going to be a really illuminating look at that. And I was going to say that, the proper title of that on our agenda has a bunch of ellipses in it, and that was used for effect. It's supposed to be Aeronautics in Space. So whatever, my shout out. But speaking of taking Aero into space, it is now time for all of us to join in the GatherTown space. You can find links to GatherTown in a few different ways. It's in the YouTube chat where you're watching right now. The conferences IO where you're asking your questions, it's in that description as well. It's all over the imaginAviation website and in the email that you received this morning. I do also believe that there's an email going out right now telling everybody that GatherTown is open. So be on the lookout for that.
Thanks, Abigail. And again, thanks everyone for joining us today. Thank you for all the participants, all of the presenters. It's a lot of hard work to pull this together. And we hope to see you all in GatherTown here shortly. Quick transition over, and then we will see you tomorrow morning at the same time. Thanks for staying with us.
Bye. Bye.